With the new release of Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, I've heard many Zelda fans questioning whether or not the game is worth playing. And after completing it within the first 48 hours of release, I'm here to tell you what I think. My name's Emerson, I'm an avid gamer and a tired student, and here are my top
Hyrule
5
Warriors
things
Age
you
of
need to know
Calamity.
before
I've
playing
played
whether or
Hyrule
not the game
Warriors
is
Age
worth
of
playing.
Calamity.
And I need to know before
Number
playing
1.
Hyrule.
The story.
And
Number 1.
the biggest
Before
issue
playing
people
Hyrule.
are having with this game is that it brings back a Zelda classic, time travel. The game begins with the Great Calamity already happening, and with the awakening of Zelda's powers, a small egg-shaped guardian awakes and goes back to before the Calamity started. While the time travel aspect of the story is interesting, it leads to major divergences from the original story gamers were told in Breath of the Wild. So if you decide to play, expect some changes along the way. Number 2. Gameplay. People looking for another puzzle-solving, world exploration game like Breath of the Wild will likely be disappointed with the gameplay for this one. Age of Calamity is first and foremost a Hyrule Warriors game, and follows the same hack-and-slash style of combat from the previous installments in the series. Many players can get away with just button mashing to win battles and get to the next story beats, but for people who like testing different combinations of buttons to get different combos while fighting, this game is much more your speed. Each character has a unique set of moves and combos they can perform, as well as access to the Sheikah runes from Breath of the Wild and elemental rods. Number 3. Characters. This game features a much broader cast of characters than people may realize. Combinations of buttons. Nintendo was very clever about how this game was marketed. This game is much more your speed. So many surprises await gamers. Each character has a unique set of moves and combos they can perform. The main characters of this game are from Breath of the Wild, the hero, and elemental Zelda, the princess, Impa, the royal advisor, and the 4 champions. Urbosa, the chief of the Gerudo, moves and combos, the Zora princess. This game are the Goron leader, and Rivali, the mighty Rito warrior. These 7, along with our small egg-shaped guardian, will make up the cast you will play as throughout the majority of the game. Number 4. Fan service and wish fulfillment. Much of this game can serve as fan service for all those players who played Breath of the Wild and are anxiously waiting for its sequel. Fan service. This game serves as something to tide players over and provide them the chance to revisit the land of Hyrule, while also providing them with an image of what the world looked like 100 years before all those players who played Breath of the Wild. Service players can not only play as the 4 champions, but there are also sections of the game where you can control the divine beasts. These 4 mechanical creatures served as the dungeons in Breath of the Wild, and now players have the ability to see them at their full power. Number 5. Worldbuilding. Age of Calamity expands on the world set before the player, but in a less explorative way than other Zelda games. 4 mechanical creatures, so players can learn more about the people in Hyrule as well as the world around them, the dungeons and small quests in the game. These quests require the donation of common materials in exchange for something more rare. Expositional text appears along the map with the quest completion, detailing the story of that area to show how you are helping the land grow and thrive. These quests. So those are my top 5 things you should know before playing Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Overall, it's a pretty decent game, and I would give it 7 out of 10 area to show how you are helping. Let me know if you guys have played the game or if you're looking to play the game, and thank you so much for watching. For Spoke Online, I'm Emerson Huhse.